Hello guys, today I'm gonna show you a quick method to factor a quadratic expressions. So whatever the quadratic expression that you have in this form, x squared plus s times x plus p. S, we have this example. In this case, s equal 9, p which is equal 14. Okay, so whenever the expression is written in this form, x squared plus sx plus p, okay, you can try this method that we're gonna teach you. This method is a mental method. It not always work, but if it's work, you can easily factor these expressions. We have, like, for example, we're gonna do them by using this method. Okay, let's see the first example. So like we says in this example, the s is 10 for 9 and the p is equal 14. So we try to figure out two other number, such as when I have, let's call those number a and b, such as I have a plus b, the sum equal 9, and then such as the product a times b equal 14. Okay, we try to find out these numbers. So if we can find those two numbers, we solve the factorizations. Okay, so let's say I know 9, with different form to have 9. It's 7 plus 2, right? There is different, it's also 5 plus 4, it's also 6 plus 3. That's a different different way to get 9 by making additions. But the product, let's say between those, we can see there is one way to get it. It's 7 times 2, which is 14. So we can, but quickly we can say in this example, it's a equal 7, y, and b equal 2. Once we find it, it's easy. Once we find it, so since we find those two numbers, we're just gonna say this expression is gonna be like x plus a times x plus b. Okay, sometimes b can be negative, so in this time we're just gonna put this be negative, gonna be negative. So in this case it's just x plus 7 times x plus 2. There it is. That's the factorizations. Okay, so let's understand, this is not always possible, but you should check out if it's possible. If it's possible, it's easily, quickly you find the factorizations. Sometimes, let's say if they ask you to solve an equations like this on, okay, once you do the factorization, you can easily solve these equations. Also, sometimes they may ask you to simplify. Let's say if they ask you to simplify x squared plus 9x plus 14 and over let's say over x plus 2. If it wasn't simplifications, the expressions gonna be like x plus 7, right, time x plus 2, right, over x plus 2. So if it was an simplification, we're just gonna simplify by x plus 2. Okay, so you normally use factorization sometimes to simplify or to solve an equations. Either way, you need to know how to you need to understand factorizations. So those examples, remember, is only when the quadratic expression is in this form, x squared plus sx plus p. So there is no a equal 1 in this case. Okay, so when you have this expression, you can try to see if you can find two numbers, such as you got the s and you got the P, which is the product. Okay, let's keep on. Next one, the same way, the S now is -3 and the product is 10. So I'm trying to find two numbers such as when I have A plus B, I have -3, right? -3, and then when I have A times B, right? I got 10, which is 2. I know 10 is like 2 times 5, right? 2 times 5 with the whole number is the only way to have 10. Okay, but now how can I get -3? The sum should be -3, so it should be -5. So if I have 2 plus, let's say, -5, right, it's gonna be 2 minus 5. It's gonna be like 2 minus 5. This gives me -3. Okay, so I find the sum, which is -3, and the product, 2 times -5 equal -10. So I got those numbers. Remember, the expression gonna be x. So in this example, I say my A equal 2 and my B equal -5, since I can find the sum as well as the product. So my factorization gonna be x plus A times x plus B, right? So it's gonna be x plus 2 times x plus -5. If you have plus -5, it's gonna be -5, right? Plus -5 is -5. So this is my factorizations. Let's do this one the same way. The sum, this is the sum, and this is the product. So I'm trying to find two numbers such as I have the sum, which means A plus B equal 8, right? And such as I have the product say A times B, right, equal 9. Okay, there is only one way to have 9 like a product with whole number. It should be 1, right? 1 times 9. This is the only way. 1 times 9. Now I'm trying to figure out. No, hey, remember this is -9, so one of these should be minus. Okay, either I have -1 times 9 or 1 minus 9. So understand, since the sum should be 8, so it's gonna be -1. So really, if I have -1 plus 9, which gives me the sum, this is gonna be 8, right? And the product, -1 times 9, this is gonna give me -9. So I find my A. Let's call it A equal -1 and B equal 9. Once I find those two numbers, I'm done. So I say my expression gonna be x plus A equal -1. So -1, so plus -1 is -1, right? Time x plus B plus 9. That's it. Okay, last one. Okay, I take this last one just to show it's not always possible sometimes. So here I am. I have this should be the sum, -1, and the product should be 7. So it's not always possible to find it out. So here I'm trying to find A plus B equal -1, a sum, and my product A times B, y, equals 7. So in this case, really is a mentally I can't find it out because there is only one way to have this product. Is 1 times 7, and there is no way either I have -1 -7. Okay, there is no way I can have the sum to have -1. So it may happen sometime you can not find it out. In this case, you're gonna use other method. Okay, so we will, for other video, will teach you a other method to factor quadratic expressions. But I think this technique, this method is really good. See, it is a method. It's really quick. If you know it, you just do it. It's really quick.